Here we go. This is the another video of this channel and also my first morning video that I'm taking. And probably one of the reasons why I'm not taking videos in the morning is because during the day the mornings are one of the worst parts of my days, and just because of my shitty state of mind. And I observed in the past to this day that it's something that's been constant in my life, and I've never realized how much it impacted my life. So, just to be clear, this is not a sign of a depression or whatever. It's just compulsive overthinking of whatever just jump on my mind, and I learned how to deal with it. And if I may help you and give you advice, start moving immediately. Just try to keep your body in motion. Go get a shower. Doesn't matter if it's cold or warm. I like to take warm and end it with a cold. And get something to eat and to drink. And probably drinking water, maybe with a little bit of salt and electrolytes with it, is one of the best habits you can learn yourself. So I can definitely recommend you, that will help you most of the days. And listening to music, I love it. It's just something that will, you know, unconnect you from your mind, because your perception is occupied with music and you don't have any space or capability to ruminate about whatever is not that important in your life. Just, you know, listening to your favorite music. I like to shuffle whatever thousands music in my Spotify playlist, and go with the flow. And during these winter times, it's much more harder to get outside for a walk if you don't have a pet, or if you don't have a dog. uh, so it depends on my level of energy that day, but definitely can recommend you take a walk, and you will see, you will feel much better. You will get sunlight on your eyes, and as Dr. Huberman recommends, it will set your circadian rhythm for another day. So these are just the basic steps how to deal with your mornings. And if you have inclination to rumination as me, as myself, so this is one of the reasons why I'm not taking morning videos. And also I just want to disturb my flatmates. It's one of these reasons why I'm not taking these videos. But today is the day, and everything is for first time someday. So this one is for me. And when I reflect on my previous videos, I noticed that I have a bad habit of pausing between words, and I apologize you because it's sometimes because I'm trying to remember or visualize the the words that I'm trying to say, and since the English is not my born language, it's just a part of the process to get rid of it and get better, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to express myself in a more smooth way, in a smoother way, and without these childish uh, grammar mistakes. So that's for my pauses between words. And also one of the things that I'm looking forward and that I'm excited about is when I reach the the 21 video mark on this channel. I'll buy a microphone, and it will be a game changer because this is everything shot on my personal iPhone, and I think, at the moment it's enough, but in the future I know that I'd like to have a more quality sound, and also sound of myself in indoors, also outdoors. I'll see how I'll figure it out, but I really look forward to it. And also, it's funny when you realize, when I started this so-called journey 3 months ago, it was very unpersonal. It was not it was not personal for me at all. It was just something very uncomfortable to do, something that I can force myself, and it's zero cost. And in the process, I realized how valuable it is for me to just to have a history of myself and my thoughts, and how I progress as I do this activity. And probably I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I like to see myself doing something that's creating a history, that's creating some kind of a backlog for me, some kind of a space where I can get back to see myself, my state of mind, my desires, my motivation, my just overall view of life. And it's not that common that people do this activity, and thanks for a Avatar movie and inspiration of a video vlogs, because it was one of the one of the inspirations for me. And I love that part of the movie when Jake is progressing as a avatar. So this is my part of the live your life of a live your life like it's a movie and you're main character in it. What would you do? The one of the really good parts from Joe Rogan Experience podcast, and his advice, and I absolutely love it. You don't always have a courage to live your life as you hear, as you imagine, but this is one of the decisions for me that makes absolutely sense, and with each video, with each iteration of this activity, I can see how how it means more and more. And nothing spectacular is going on in my life. I just get from the very bad years during COVID and everything what came with it. So I just feel like fresh start, and there is only way up from here. If I keep my good state of mind, my mental health, and also my physical health, there is nothing what can stop me. You know, I lived most of my life with doubts, with fears, with insecurities, with everything that probably comes with being young and being childish. And as I'm getting older, I realize that most of these fears are not serving you, and on the other hand is fear based on your inexperience. That's it. That's all what it is. And most of these fears are not real. They are just in your head. You realize them, you imagine, it's just pure consequence of your good imagination. And there is good side of it and the bad side of it. So hopefully for all of you, you'll get your imagination on the good side of the force, and you'll reap the benefits of it. But just good to know there is a also bad side of it, and you can be stuck in your imaginations, and that's not good. There is always place for motion, for doing things, and you have to decide why you want to do it, and the how will come. But not everybody realizes that even when you're in a bad mood and you imagine yourself in a countless situations that are not good for you, it's also imagination. And there is a little bit of a creativity, but it's self-destructive. And if you realize that you can use the same fuel for a different motion, then you can be happier and also make something of it, because it's a gift, and not everybody is gifted with imagination and creativity, and you just must learn how to cope with it and how to deal with it, how to use it to benefit of you and the others. So it will be enough for this video. And this is just a small example how my mind works in the morning, and how I just compulsively ruminate and self-observe, and sometimes I look back, sometimes I look forward, and and that's how I live my life. And I'm totally fine with it. I'm grateful for it. I don't want to lose it. I just want to tame it, just take control of it. And I think at this point I'm in a stage of my life that I completely take it as a normal part of my day and my life, and it's just about how I control it, and that's it. I'm grateful for it. Not everybody probably has it, and if does, I wish you to use it to your benefit and benefit of the people around you, and not use it against you. So it will be for now for this video, and see you in the next one.